Hey everybody, I'm going to go ahead and review quickly these three Missguided fragrances. But first, please hit like and subscribe. I've got a few hundred videos and I would love to reach 1,000 subscribers so that I can make a few pennies off these videos because they put ads on them anyway. So if y'all would do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. But back to Missguided. I'm going to start with Real Babe because this is, as far as I know, the only one that they have that is intended to be unisex. And of course they all have these can bottles, which I personally think is cute, and they hold very easily in the hand. I like the name, of course, Missguided. They have positive messages on these. You know, I like the vibe. So also, a really good review on this is by Soki London, and I will include the link. I will agree with her that the Missguided brand is a bang for your buck. If you're looking for something inexpensive that is long lasting, these actually do last a long time. They really linger, really linger. Excuse me, I have allergies. So yeah, by the way, this is August and we've had, that tropical storm / hurricane just came through the southeast coast. I'm in South Carolina and we're still having rainy weather. But I think all of these smell better in warm weather, although, these definitely hold their own either in nighttime warm weather or winter. But this one here, definitely for the summer. I would also agree with her that this brand, I think, is targeted for like young people in the club scene. They do clothes and that kind of thing. So if you're looking for something that that is inexpensive, but you're going to go dancing, clubbing, or, being out all night, you can put these on and, people will be smelling you like through the dancing, through the sweat, through whatever it is, all the walking around you're doing. These really do linger. Even this one, if you go nose blind to it, it lingers. So Soki seems to think that even though this is unisex, this may be more for the gender neutral individuals or those who are gay or bi for men, because it doesn't have a lot of the traditional super masculine notes in it. In a sense, I agree with her, but also I really think anybody can wear this because it's kind of like a musky, clean smell. I mean, it's got other notes. It's got fruity and floral, but at the end of the day, it's kind of sweet. It's like fresh and musky, but sweet at the same time. So let's look at the notes. Also, with all of their cans, I can't say bottles, they're cans. You really have to be careful with pressing the dispenser, I guess you would say, because they get stuck. So I have found with this one, if I just press like halfway, see that? You really don't want to press hard because it will get, it didn't that time, but sometimes it will get stuck down in the can and you just kind of have to gently fiddle with it to get it back out. So be careful with your sprayers. I mean, but $20, you're not going to have the best of everything for the price, but it is a long-lasting fragrance. They all are. Just be careful with it. And like I said, I still think it's cute. And I like, oops, that's cute. Press for good vibes. And yeah, I think I already mentioned these are like cruelty-free, which is a big plus. Let's get to the notes. So as you can see, musky, amber, sweet, fruity, floral, vanilla, white, floral, powdery, fresh, aromatic. I really think anyone can wear this. Just here, I originally got this when it was still cool in the spring. And I really think this is a summer fragrance. It really smells a lot nicer in this warmer weather. I'm getting more of the fruit notes and a little more of the floral. Now, when I sprayed it in the cooler weather, it was just definitely more musky, really musky, powdery, fresh, almost like a, I don't know, like just a body, I don't know, like a body wash type maybe shaving cream smell. I'm not sure. But in the summer it shines because the other notes come out. You can see, oops, hold on. You can see that people agree that it's a summer fragrance, came out in 2021. And here's your notes. So it has pineapple, and I love pineapple, but it is not like a strong pineapple. The fruits are just there. To me, they all blend. And let me tell you too, with these Missguided fragrances, I have found that they change, like all of the ones that I have tried, which I have these 3 here today, but I also have the pink can. I forget the name of the moment. I think it's Babe Dreams. And I have a long review on that I do with my daughter. We just kind of ramble on about it. That one is really strong, actually. It's like a powdery candy, but boy, does it last. Anyway, in some of these too, like with this one, I have found that I kind of go nose blind to the strength pretty quickly, but other people really smell this. And I have read other reviews where people say they get compliments on it. I guess it's just kind of fruity sweet, a little floral, fresh kind of smell. So yeah, I don't get a lot of the pink peppers. Other people say they get a little spiciness. I love pink pepper, so maybe that's why I feel like I don't get a lot of it. So like I like things to be really peppery. But if you're not big on spicy, your nose will probably be more sensitive to the pink pepper. And the pineapple would just be like sweet, soft pineapple blended with the other fruit type notes, the citrusy notes. But they really all blend. And I've noticed, like, so you put these on and they will smell differently in the weather, and they will go through little stages. Like right now I put this on in the summer and I am getting the fruit and floral, and I like that because I am not the biggest fan of musk. So, you know, I agree with those who say this is long lasting. The very few people who say that it isn't are probably nose blind to it and nobody's telling them, but this is pretty long lasting. And there, you know, it's unisex. People are saying more feminine, and it definitely leans feminine, but anybody can pull it off just simply because it's got that musky freshness to it, and then just like the sweet floral fruity addition to that musky freshness. So people are making these comparisons, and you could, of course, anybody can look on Fragrantica, but while you're on here you could just pause and read if you'd like, obviously. Just kind of scroll through this. And she is commenting on all of these, or several of them. Anyway, like, okay, let's get somebody who doesn't like it. I wanted to love this, but on me it smelled like incredibly masculine. Shaving cream. Maybe that's why I had shaving cream in my head after reading this. I can see what she's talking about. And I think she must have tried it probably in cooler weather. It was in cooler weather that it had that vibe. In summer, it's definitely more unisex. Let me say, I love the colors of this. Again, anybody can wear this, even a masculine identifying, super masculine person. It's just not going to be giving off those super masculine vibes, but it will be pleasant. It will be clean, musky. However, it will have that, you know, fruity floral, which is nice in the summer. And especially if you're, let me smell my arm again. Yeah, it carries as clean, a hint of powdery, fruity floral. I definitely get the musk and the, let's go back to the notes. Okay, so in warmer weather, you know, I'm getting more of these fruits and jasmine for sure. And that's nice, but it's not so feminine that, you know, somebody's going to just smell you in the room and think, oh, there's a lady, here comes a lady, but it smells nice. I'm getting the powdery now after having it on for a minute in the warm weather, the powdery notes, which are listed in the accords. But it's pleasant. It's pleasant, clean, and long lasting. And again, see, main accord's musky. So like anybody can wear musk type amber sweet smells. I think those main accords are pretty accurate. And this thing goes in stages, but it's eventually going to end you know, with a fresh smell. And this stuff just kind of lingering softly along with it as a skin scent. However, one that is noticeable. As Soki of London was saying, for you club goers, put this on, and if you can't carry it with you, if you spray this on your body and clothes, people are definitely going to be smelling you. Even if you think they're not, I believe they will be. So male or female, it's just not ultra masculine, but anybody could pull it off. I love the colors on this, and the metallic, and there you go with their notes and what they have to say about it. Self-love, almond flower, notes of citrus, pink peppercorn, mingles with frosted pineapple. Like I said, this is not real like bright pineapple forward. They're calling it frosted pineapple. I would just say that it's like a muted sweet fruitiness on that pineapple. It's not ultra pineapple. A heart of fresh jasmine and ambrette makes for a dry amber musk and tonka base, helping you unleash your inner confidence. Definitely makes for a dry amber musk and tonka base. So that's really what you can expect with Real Babe, especially that end summary, I would say. So moving on to the Babe Power, I would like to have, sorry, I'm looking over, our neighbor's dog keeps coming over here, and it's a pit bull, and I love all dogs. But this pit bull seems to think this is its property, so it has come over and growled and shown teeth, even to me sitting on my front porch. So it's a little worrisome. So I keep looking around. Anyhow, Babe Power by Missguided. My daughter bought this for me when we were in Burlington. Oh yeah, by the way, this was $20 at Ross. This body spray, you can barely see. I think it's $5.99. Now I really like this. Everybody compares this to the Hypnotic Poison. It's got that Play-Doh factor. And this is nice. I've already sprayed this handkerchief, and it's lingering. Yeah, that's got a nice sweet Play-Doh-y cherry or something about it. Let's look at the notes. Oh, I was going to show y'all a hummingbird over here, but it just flew away. We've got a soft rain going now. Anyways, so yeah, look, so the Babe Power, sweet, fruity, cherry, vanilla, powdery, caramel, musky. I've noticed that it seems to me like all of the Missguided have some underlying musky, the ones that I've tried anyway. Oh my gosh, the rain's picking up. I may have to move. Can't really tell, but so they all seem to have something underlying that's similar, and I can't quite put my finger on it, but this one definitely, people are voting winter and cooler weather, and for sure, but summer night you could wear it, I feel like. So it's pretty well liked. It's floral fruity, 2017. Yeah, it's got that cherry. I'm still smelling the cherry on the handkerchief, which is nice. I would like to have the perfume version of this one. Yes, so these are nice notes in this. I really get those fruits when sprayed on the handkerchief. And I have to say, when I sprayed this in the cold weather, when I originally got it, I did not get the fruits as brightly as I'm getting them in this warmer weather. So yeah, this might be a more wintry fragrance, but you're going to get more of these pretty fruity notes when you wear it in warm weather, I believe. Really nice. Oops, base notes. So your base notes: cotton candy, vanilla, musk, amber. This Babe Power, yeah, I would pick this up in the perfume version if I see it. I also would like to get their oud one, but I never see that because Soki was mentioning, you know, how often can you get an oud fragrance for $20? So I've got my eye out for that one, but I do enjoy this one. And surprisingly, at least this body spray is smelling good in warm weather. Certainly it's cozy enough and sweet enough to wear it in the cold weather. Sorry, I'm smelling this handkerchief. But I'm enjoying the fruits picking up in the warm weather. So Yeah, so I did the Babe Dreams. There's a whole separate review for that one. Ooh, that is like powder candy and musky powder candy, and but like not hard candy, but like that powdery candy, and very musky, and it really, really lingers. But let's see, longevity on this one. You see these votes? These are pretty. As I said, I agree with Soki London. These, you get a bang for your buck as far as longevity goes. And see, definitely people are making that comparison to Dior Hypnotic Poison. So if you're a lover of that, but you know, you don't want to shell out the money for it, or you can't, or you would just want to have a cheaper version to spray on the daily, this is similar. So you see a few reviews. You can just pause and read. This one is well liked. Has that Play-Doh vibe in the background. But this is the first time I've pulled it out this summer, and I'm really enjoying it in this warm weather. You get the cherry, you get the other fruit notes. So moving on to Boss Babe. Okay, this could be a little divisive, maybe. I've read some people who think it's a little mature, but if you like that, I think it's the almondy, sweet type smell. Let me get to the notes of this one. This one is quite a powerhouse as well. And I think I originally got this one in cool spring weather, and it's a little hard in cool spring weather. I mean, and again, all of these go through stages when you wear them. You will smell the different notes. They will kind of adjust and settle on your skin. And in my opinion, you will definitely smell the different stages on your skin. Some of the changes happen more quickly with different ones, and some of them are more just throughout the first few hours you have them on. But they will all definitely last several hours. This one's quite strong. Boss Babe. Let's look at the notes. Okay, Boss Babe, Missguided, vanilla, sweet, woody, amber, almond. Definitely got that sweet, ambery almonds and nutty smell to it. Citrus, nutty, fruity, powdery, warm, spicy. Definitely, they all seem to have a powderiness to them. Okay, so there's some votes on that. Wintertime, I just smelled this and have it on this handkerchief, however you say that. And I actually, as it's drying down on this, I'm just a warm weather person, and I like it better in warm weather. When you first spray it, you would think, oh, if you're going to wear it in warm weather, it better be nighttime, but it's actually drying down nicely in this warm August weather. It probably you would still wear it maybe in the evening, even to dinner, maybe. So here are the notes, and that must be why I'm liking it in warm weather, because much like the Babe Power, this warm weather, I believe, is bringing out more of that, perhaps the pear and the orange and the magnolia. However, in the colder weather, in my opinion, in spring or colder weather, you're going to get a more mature rose. Like the rose, I think, really pops. It's like a sweet, musky, ambery, powdery rose in colder weather with the almond. But in this warmer weather, I am definitely getting, probably out of the floral, I'm getting more of the magnolia, more of the pear with the pistachio and the bergamot. To me, this is not patchouli heavy, but for those of you who are sensitive to patchouli, you might pick up on that a lot more than me. But I can wear straight patchouli, so this is not patchouli heavy, but I'm enjoying smelling the fruits more and maybe the brighter magnolia than the rose. But let me assure you, in cooler weather, the rose is going to come out, especially as it dries. So if you're a musky, powdery, sweet, almondy rose fan, then and slightly mature, then you will like this in cool weather. Let's see. I can't believe anybody would say that's weak, because it's not. I think something in these can make you think it is after you spray it. Like it'll be strong and then you're like, oh, it faded. But then throughout the day, you're like, oh, no, it didn't fade. It's there. And everybody smells it too. Is my experience anyway. But you can see other people do vote strong, long lasting. Some even say enormous, as you can see. Few votes for unisex on this. Sure, why not? You saw the notes. If you like that, I personally love rose on a man, but again, I am not, if you watch my videos, you know I'm not a fan of musk. So you see people making these comparisons to Boss Babe. It's the Elie Saab, this one in particular. I definitely see people always make this comparison. The Girl of Now, Elie Saab. Few reviews, you could stop and pause. One girl said on here that she liked it, but her boyfriend said it was headache inducing. And I think in the wintertime or in the spring where it's a mix of like warm and cold and it gets a mature rose vibe to it, it perhaps could be headache inducing. But again, I'm getting more of the brighter fruits in this warmer weather, probably still evening and warm weather. Trust the process, this person says. And I see why she says that, because as I was just telling you, these really change as you're wearing them. I mean, the fragrance stays what the fragrance is, but you definitely get different facets of the Missguided fragrances after you apply them. They do go through their little changes, even after they settles. I feel like, I don't know how, but depending on, where you're at and, different notes will pop or whatever. I'm really enjoying this one better right now. So all in all, out of all the fragrances I have, these are okay. They're not my favorite in the whole wide world, but are they nice? Yeah. I think these would be good for especially a young person who may not have a huge fragrance collection, but wants to spend their $20 on something that smells nice and is going to last, especially in this day and age. Everybody's kind of gender neutral, so I guess that's what they're, especially with the young people, I mean. Not everybody, but, I think that's popular in society at the moment. So maybe that's what they're aiming for with the real babe. Like, anybody could be a babe. Guy, girl, he, she, they, whatever. Can be a babe. So I think that's what they're going for with this. Again, the dry down with that one, you get the notes like they mention here, but you kind of really end up with that amber musk tonka base. So, but if you are a masculine guy, be prepared that it does have that fruit and floral. This, definitely the cherry and the Play-Doh smell. Babe Power, I'd like to have it. I'm just summarizing now. I'd like to have it in the actual perfume too. And Boss Babe. If you like that almondy, musky, a hint of patchouli, rose, and other floral. I think it had the pear and Magnolia also. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this if you have it and you've worn it in summer versus winter. This definitely can hold its own. Really, all of these can hold their own in the winter. This is definitely more summer. But with that musk and being fresh, I mean, you could put it on and you smell fresh and pleasant. Yeah, these gourmandy, sweeter. That's a little sweet. These are sweeter. Definitely you could wear these in the winter. But I'm a summer girl, so I'm liking the notes that pop in these in the summertime. So yeah, you guys let me know if you have these, if you've tried them. I hope I've been helpful. I kind of summarized this and this with its similarities to Hypnotic Poison. This is the Girl of Now similarities. So I hope that helps you out. Please comment, share your experience, like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.